Hey guys, so we are going to do a reading on Justin Timberlake, okay? I saw him in concert years ago when I was in my 20s because I was a massive Michael Jackson fan, and he danced. He was like Michael Jackson the way he danced, and he was incredible. Um, we're going to have a look into Jessica Biel. Obviously, he's just been arrested as well. I heard with the Britney thing, it's a can of worms that has opened up. It's opening up a can of worms, that book and all the things now. I'm hearing he's imploding as well. But the main thing about this, I'm just trying to pick up his energy right now. I did pick up before I even did this reading Hazy. Now I know there's people saying, they've got footage of him at a concert recently and he looked completely out of it, but I don't know what meds he's on. It doesn't always mean drugs because they're on medication, but I will say, if you see that video, there's something not right there. Let's just see how he's getting on with Jessica Biel. Is it his marriage at the moment that's not going well and he's just... Or was it just him? Was it just him letting his hair down? Because I hate to say it, but in the UK we have a heavy drinking culture. Now, if a celebrity got caught drink driving in the English papers, it's almost like a slap wrist kind of thing. Oh, but no one really thinks that much of it. Whereas in America, it's always amazing, like how they're always in the papers and their photos splashed everywhere, and everyone's completely horrified. And they should be, obviously, drink driving, obviously, but it's just a different kind of mentality in the UK when it comes to drinking. We're heavy drinkers, we're heavy partiers. We just see it differently. Obviously, like I said, slap wrist, but in the US, it's huge. It's like you've, I don't know, murdered somebody sometimes when you look at these mugshots in the paper of celebrities that have got caught. Some of them are only slightly over the limit as well. So, take him down. Somebody is trying to take him down. He feels people are trying to take him down. I keep hearing the Britney movement. So it's come back to bite him. So there's definitely a lot going on there. So let's just see currently the Britney movement. How does he feel about Britney's book? I'm hearing a non-conversation starter, which means like doesn't want to talk about it at all. Like it's just... I feel it's almost like he would shrug it off if anyone asked about how he felt about it. It's just shrugging it off, doesn't really want to go into detail about it. Again, it's that can of worms things, doesn't want it to be opened back up. How does he feel about Britney? So when we do have the Emperor here, which is the relationship card reading, the Hermit means he does actually... He's definitely wounded from it, as in... The Hermit card means literally taking time away. Now, I don't feel he would have really thought about his behaviour at all until he's got caught up on it. And now the Hermit means going into his man cave almost, so to speak, being a bit of a recluse in the world, keeping hidden for a while as well. And the Five of Pentacles means literally, emotionally, just wanting to shut himself off and walk away from that situation. Done and dusted, I keep hearing. He wants it over and done with. He doesn't want to bring it up. I keep hearing non-topic, non-conversation starter. So it's more likely he's going to shrug it off and act like it doesn't matter to him, rather than getting to the nitty-gritty. And I must say, I haven't really seen him say too much about it. It just seems like they've just got on with their lives, Let's see. He definitely wants to move on from this massively. Painful decision needs to be made. I do feel that was owning up to his part in it, even if he might not have announced it. It's more he had to realise his part in her. I'm hearing her downfall. Now, the Hangman means literally wanting to give up, wanting to let go of this, completely drop everything about Britney. And this cup here is literally feeling really down about it at the moment. Now, I hate to say it, not so much down about Britney, but more down, feeling sorry for himself, I'm sensing. Feeling sorry for himself, feeling like everyone's out to get him now. Karma's bit him in the ass, basically. That's what I'm hearing. It just feels like everyone's on him, okay? And that's why he's tried to move on from this, and he hasn't made any big statements as such. I think he did say something like he was sorry. I think he has. But other than that, he just wants to... I'm hearing he wants it to blow over. So he's really trying to move on from that. Absolutely, massively trying to move on from that. Now, let's just see how he feels about Jessica right now. What's going on in their relationship with Jessica? I will say, I feel she's put the reins on him a little bit. She's trying to reel him in a little bit. And it's almost like because of that, he's acted out. I literally see him pulling away from her and she's trying to reel him in. Acting out. This thing with drinking, it's almost like acting out. And again, I hate to say it, in the UK, it's like, go out with the lads, get hammered. And then one of them's like, oh, I think we're okay to drive. You're not okay to drive. But it's one of those things, it's very... it's such a different culture, the UK here, when it comes to drinking. I mean, we see it as a night out with the lads. You get hammered, you know. Obviously, though, when I'm saying that, I'm on about night out with the lads. That's usually in the 20s, not now. Let's see. How does he feel? How does he feel about Jessica? She's got the reins on him. She's got the reins on him. I feel she's got the reins on him because he went into... I'm seeing almost like a whirlpool, and he's going into it, and he got, at first it was a little bit, it's almost like skirting around the Britney issues, and the more people that have been coming at him and attacking him, it's just going, he's gone. It's like he's just disappearing. So I feel she's been really worried about him. She's trying to reel him in, put the reins on him. It's almost like when the pressure gets too much, I feel he's more likely somebody that will release it in ways that could be more toxic, if that makes sense. Some people, when they have a breakup, they would go out drinking and partying. That's how I always dealt with it. Other people actually take time to really heal from it, which I wish I'd done. He's the type, I don't want to say ADHD, guys, because that's what I've, got along those lines. But it's something with him where impulsive behaviour, which is actually very negative, that he's not controlling very well. It's almost like this pent-up energy. I'm hearing a powerhouse of energy, nowhere to release it. When he does release it, it's in a toxic way, and she knows that. So she's trying to reel him in. How does he feel about her? That's him looking at her, going slow. Still finds her very attractive. He is going through a rough patch with her though, but ultimately, he doesn't feel they're going to break up or anything like that. The Three of Wands doesn't mean he's looking at other women or trying to do whatever right now. If anything, I feel, because of her support through everything that's gone on recently with the whole Britney fans and everything, he realises he needs her more than ever. Now, the Page of Swords means going slow in their relationship, slowing it down. It's almost like, let's see, Eight of Swords here. I do wonder if they have had like relationship counselling about if they want to carry on with this or not. And the Page of Swords is trying to work through their issues, not being completely committed to each other. And I feel this is more her than him, because of him, he's looking in at the relationship and the connection right now. But one of them isn't committed, and I'm sensing that's more her. She doesn't feel like the balance is there in the relationship at all. Now, he still sees her as somebody that's very glamorous, somebody that's he admires as well, with this Nine of Pentacles, somebody that's very beautiful. So he does still see her in that light. It's not like he's bored of her or anything like that. And they are going through a rough patch of the Nine of Wands, but ultimately the Nine of Wands energy usually means you're going to make it through. You're going through a difficult period, but you'll make it through. Now, the Star means the wish come true at the end of it. And the Six of Pentacles means I feel he's going to be trying to save his marriage after this. I feel this is getting to be breaking point. And he's going to start to put the effort back in. Now, let's see how she feels about him. She feels about him. How does she feel about him? 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 Jessica, how do you feel about him right now? How do you feel about him right now? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Not good. Interesting. Just want to say, I don't know if they have a business together, but there's something that I feel they wanted to do together, and she doesn't feel he can handle it right now, like mentally. And there's an opportunity that I feel that she wants to take, but she's not sure she can do it with him right now, because we have a new opportunity, a financial opportunity for both of them. God, this is ridiculous. I don't know if they have their own brand of tequila and all that crap you get, okay? Everyone seems to have tequila in the US. All these celebrities have tequila, okay? I do wonder if they were offered some kind of drink contract, like cognac or something, and obviously after this it's fallen through, or they can't feel like they can't advertise their drinks anymore. Let me know if they are involved in the drinks industry at all, because there's something there. Cut their losses. I feel they could lose an opportunity because of this, so she's aware of that. Now, when she comes to how she actually feels about the situation right now, the first card I pulled for the energy of her is the Ten of Wands, which is completely overloaded in this relationship. So like I said, I felt it was more her pulling back than him. Ten of Wands, can't handle anything, completely, absolutely overloaded. Now, the only plus looking at all this is the Four of Swords does mean she does feel they can heal from this. I feel he is actually very open when it comes to things like therapy and communication. But it's more, I'm hearing his impulsivity. What's the bloody, oh my God, help me, help me. He's too impulsive, and that's what's causing the issues. And I feel he may need something for that, literally. I need to find out if he ever said he had ADHD or was on anything for it, but there's something about his energy and toxic traits coming from that. Judgment, the judgment card over this. The judgment card, wanting to heal, but now we've got more judgment on him. Now we're going to do, still there holding out together though. Let's see the night out, what happens. Okay. How does he feel about the arrest? Is it DUI, they call it? How does he feel about the situation? How does he feel about the situation? How does he feel? How does he feel about what's happening now in the papers? Being arrested, I mean, how does he feel? It's like he can't escape from everything that went on with the Britney scenario. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles trying to move on from all the toxicity right now about how people feel about him. Trying to move on from it, and he's stuck there. He's stuck there, and he's playing up. He's playing up. The Judgment, again. He feels judged by the world right now. The Five of Pentacles is desperately trying to escape. He can't escape from the situation. We've got the Judgment. This is actually crazy, guys. We have the Judgment of the world on him, okay? And then we have the Justice card, which is actually legalities and legal and the law. Literally getting arrested. Looking at his options now. Options with what? Healing, trying to move. He's got this habit of just trying to move on, trying to move on. The Seven of Cups, you might hear about something. I don't know if he said anything yet, but he may go into treatment for something, that he may announce it. But I don't think it'd be to do with alcohol specifically. It could be to do with stress or something along those lines, I feel. Now, he's trying to get back to his good place with the Empress, fertility, money, abundance. That's what he wants to get back to. But the problem is, because he's trying to go too fast, he's not really dealing with these issues that are following him. It's literally like, this is really weird. Now they're showing me Britney has... Oh my God. They're showing Britney on a chariot. He's the horse and she's just beating the hell out of him. Okay, she doesn't feel like that now. I don't know if you read the book. I'm hearing she feels he's getting his comeuppance. She doesn't feel really malicious like that anymore. She doesn't. But it's more, this is how he kind of feels, like she's out to get him. And she's not. She told a story. That's it. She took crap for years because of that. His career took off and hers bombed. I don't know how close he is to his dad, but I do feel we do have a father figure coming in to help him here and mentor him in some way with the Strength card. Knight of Cups is a romance card, somebody coming in, making you an offer coming from love. And we have a very sensitive male water sign energy kind of here, personality. I feel this could be like a father figure to him. It's almost like he needs parenting. That is so weird, but that's what I'm getting through. It's almost like Jessica feels like she's mothering him. And then it's almost like, but he needs a father figure in his life. So I don't know how close he was to his dad. I know he was Mickey Mouse, you know, all that stuff. There's something going on there. Parenting. I do feel he will come out of it. The Eight of Pentacles means making more money again. The Hierophant means more stability, being more grounded. Who is this male? It does interest me who this person is, showing him love. There's somebody he really, really admires that's older than him. I mean, we're both in our 40s. I'd say 50, 55, some kind of mentor that's not in the music industry like that. It's almost like they're very wealthy businessmen. That's interesting. We have the Lovers connected to this energy as well. I'm not saying that he's gay, okay? I'm just saying there's something there linked to this male that is giving him the love he needs, but it's also a father figure aspect to it. So ultimately, I do feel he will overcome this. I feel though he's only going to really overcome this and start to change when he stops running away from his problems. Now, let's just do 2 more cards for him and Jessica quickly. What's their future energy like? In the coming months, what can we expect their energy to be like? I did wonder, you know, would we get divorce cards coming up? There's been rumours for ages, but I'm not getting that. United front. I'm getting the same energy as Prince William and Kate, united front, where you're going through some difficult things, but you're putting on a united front together. What's their energy? She's still torn over the relationship. There's the relationship there. He's trying to put the work in. He wants the balance to come back in. We're still not that committed. He feels he can win her around. He's definitely still attracted to her. He's still into her. he wants to turn this around. He wants to be giving and kind to her. If anything, it's her that's questioning it right now. I do feel if he got the right help, he could overcome this. But there's, again, there's to do, I do hear the word substances, but that could be alcohol, you know what I mean? But there's something about him releasing any energy, pent up energy through that, having a blowout, I'm hearing, over anything else. So that is it, guys. That is it. And wow, I don't know, the whole drink driving thing is just like, the amount of celebrities you see drink driving, I mean, they're famous. What do they think is going to happen to take, you know, to risk doing that? You know, what do they think is going to happen to them if they get caught? Like, it's like, to get to that level, usually it's just you don't care. You're just trying to, I'm hearing, let off steam and having a blowout. That's all he wanted to do. You know, it went further than intended, I'm hearing as well. It wasn't something he planned to go out and get absolutely, I'm hearing the word mashed, which I never use, ever. But, oh God, what a muppet. Honestly, what a muppet. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's see if he's going to say something about he needs to go back into therapy, or he has to have some kind of treatment coming forward, because I'm going to Google it now, guys. I don't even know if he's made a statement yet about this, but I'm going to look into it now. But he has to show something that he's willing to learn from what's happened now, to get back in the public eye, to win the public's affection again, I'm hearing, okay? Do you know what? I think every Mickey Mouse star, every Mickey Mouse Club member has just messed them up, didn't it? Okay, bye, guys.